So right now my dogs are registering as away. My yard's actually just big enough that when they go down to the barn, they register as an away. They're actually not lost, but I just wanted to demo lost mode for you on the Link app. Oopsie. Go back to George. So if your dog's lost, you can click on the map guy here, and you'll see it's starting to try to find his location up here at the top. Down at the bottom is where you can enable lost mode. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Lost mode. It's searching for nearby Wi-Fi locations, locating satellites. Now this takes up to 2 to 3 minutes. Last time I tried it, it took about 3 minutes to do. While we're waiting for that, I'm going to go ahead and turn on satellite view so we can just see how accurate this is. You can see this is my house up here, and right down there is the barn. This is actually this tree that's over here. It looks like a fence line, but it is not. So at the moment the dogs are down here right by the barn. And John's down there, keeping them down there because they kept wanting to come up here, so thank you, John. It's about halfway done at this point. Zoom in a little bit more. The property. Let's see if we can zoom in on George a little bit down at the barn. You can see him walking around right there in front of the barn. And he's the one we're tracking right now. It's easier to find him when he's far away because he's got white spots, where he's just black and brown. He blends right into the barn. Alright, zoom back out. Refocus. We're almost done here. There we go. So this is taking the full 3 minutes. I know it seems like a long time, but it is quite accurate once it starts up. I'm also kind of out away from a lot of stuff, so it might work better in a more urban location. Alright, refreshing tracking unit request. Getting his last known location. Contacting his caller. So the thing that takes the longest is those satellite locations. Once that's done, it kind of goes quickly. Oh no, it's got to locate more satellites. Well. Alright, so I think just about done. So it did, you can see it put his little picture down there by the barn, right where he's standing actually, if we zoom in real quick. The barn, he is actually right in this corner. You can kind of see his little white tips, and there he goes walking back along the side of the barn. Oops, this one. Trying to refocus on the camera. You can see it's got a little paw print for where he last was, and then it's gonna update it with bigger paw prints every time he moves. So we should see another one come up a little bit closer over here in about 20 seconds. It seems like they're just stacking on each other. It's about as far as we can zoom in, but it did pick him right out, just put him right there in that corner where he was, so it is pretty accurate. Right now he's at the other side of the barn. Let me zoom in a little bit. He's now all the way over here. So it's accurate within about 25 feet or so, which is pretty good when your dog is lost, especially if they're lost out in the woods like this. You can get pretty close to them. But yeah, I was really impressed when I used it the first time. Again, they weren't lost. I was just testing it out, but it works pretty well. And if we zoom back out, I can show you my camera again, and it's updated his location again to be more underneath the tree on the other side of the barn, like he is right now, actually. I don't know if we can zoom in far enough to see him. He is right underneath that tree now. Alright, and then it updated his little paw print right there. To show, the big paw print shows his last known location. The little paw print is there to show you where he was before that. So if your dog's on the move, especially if you have a hound dog like Bree, and George has got some hound in him too, if they're tracking something, you can just track them by the paw prints going from small, medium, large to eventually their little picture. It's really great. Thank you for watching, and I hope you never have to use this feature, but it is a fantastic feature.